In our last lesson, we talked about how to mentally prepare for an interview. We've covered common interview questions, why interviews are really conversations, and how confidence comes with being prepared. Now that you're mentally prepared, let's talk about something you'll have to consider before you even say your first word at the interview. Whether we like it or not, first impressions do matter. The good news is you don't need expensive clothes or designer brands to make a great impression. So let's talk about dressing for success. One of the biggest myths is that you have to spend hundreds of dollars on a new outfit. You do not. Employers aren't looking for the most fashionable person in the room. They're looking for someone who appears responsible, prepared, and professional. Your clothing should help the interviewer focus on you, not your outfit. A good rule of thumb is to dress one step above what employees normally wear. For example, if you're interviewing at a grocery store, a restaurant, retail store, or movie theater, business casual is usually a safe choice. Think clean khakis or slacks with a collared shirt or a polo, a blouse, or a simple sweater. If you're interviewing for an office job, bank, healthcare setting, or a corporate position, you may want to dress a little more formally with a dress shirt, a blouse, blazer, or a simple dress. When you're unsure, it's almost always better to be slightly overdressed than underdressed. So let's talk about cleanliness. Your clothes should be clean and as wrinkle free as possible. Your shoes should be reasonably clean. Your hair should be neat. Pay attention to your hygiene. Shower beforehand, brush your teeth, avoid wearing strong perfume or cologne. Some people are sensitive or allergic to strong fragrances, so less is more. These small, simple details communicate that you pay attention to yourself, and that often suggests you'll pay attention to your work too. So now let's talk about what to avoid. You want to avoid clothing with offensive language or large, distracting graphics, clothes that are overly revealing, dirty, or torn, unless it's specific to the job or the environment. Hats are usually worn for religious and medical reasons, and try not to adjust your clothes so much during an interview. It shows that you're uncomfortable or distracted, or they may even be distracted. Another tip to overlook that is often overlooked is trying your clothes on the day before the interview. You want to make sure that everything is comfortable, it fits comfortably. Check for missing buttons, wrinkles, anything that needs attention. Lie everything out the night before. This simple habit reduces stress and helps your morning routine go so much more smoothly. And remember, confidence isn't just about how you feel, it's also about how you're being prepared. And finally, remember this: the most important thing you can wear is confidence. Confidence doesn't come from expensive clothes. It comes from knowing you've prepared, you've researched the company, you've practiced answering the questions, you've arrived on time, and you've dressed appropriately. Now all that's left for you to do is to just be yourself. An interview isn't about being perfect. It's about showing an employer who you are and why you'd be a great addition to their team. Every interview, even the ones that don't lead to the job, is valuable experience that makes you stronger for the next opportunity. So good luck. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next life skills lesson with love. And until next time, keep building the skills that open doors, the confidence that carries you through them, and the character that leaves a lasting impression. Until next time, take care.